right, how we doing this morning? It's a Monday morning. Today is the 7th. Actually, I like to get up in the morning and go to work on Monday morning, but lately I think the tourism here in Las Vegas is just kind of tanked right now. It's a time where everybody want to save their money for the holidays, that type of thing. That's if you celebrate that. All right, so that gives probably more time for rest or to do other things or concentrate on the family. All right. Before I get going, don't you realize that a lot of people, like on YouTube, I wonder, can they be able to make a video without spitting in the microphone? That's very crazy. But anyway, I ran across this video. I think it's been trending for a few days by this guy. He's a producer, a rap producer by the name of Roddy Starbuck. All right. I just took bits and pieces off of it, and I just thought about this for maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, and I thought I'd come out with my opinion about the dangers of getting into this rap or even the music industry altogether. All right. So at one point in time, I was a semi pro athlete myself. Okay. And I think a lot of I don't know, the elements of the entertainment industry is the same, probably would be, it's about the same as is like in the sports industry or maybe the acting industry, that type of thing. All right. And I've been actually petitioned and asked several times to go audition out there in LA. I keep getting emails all the doggone time from, I think it's All Casting and Explore Talent. All right. So it's just not my calling to go that route. All right. Maybe I might try just to see, I don't know, the results I might get. I don't know, but it's not my calling. But anyway, I thought that Roddy Starbucks, the former producer, and he stepped down to pursue a political career in Tennessee. All right, to participate in that, and he made some very good points about why guys are dying in the rap industry, but why are guys just dying altogether anyway? These younger people, some younger and old, these people are just dropping dead. But at any rate, and he also spoke about the industry on itself, why uh, he talks about the deals and also why do they get insured more, all right? And why do they get higher advances? Well, it's because rap brings in a lot of money. And if they don't get their money, they're going to make sure that they get that money back in some kind of way, all right? You got a guy walking past me wondering what am I talking about. But I remember, all right, there was a time where when you did get on the rap industry, okay, or when rap was in its younger years, for example, like in the 80s, but it plays the same in sports as well. You get a commission of how many records that you sell, all right? That type of thing. You get booked for shows and all that, all right? And you would get a flat rate of how much that you would get on those shows, all right? It's the same, it would be in sports, all right? And you're basically like a stock tip. And it got to where, I don't know, maybe the numbers, the way it was broke down was more specific, but it's kind of like, it depends on how long you've been in, how popular you are, that type of stuff. All right. Uh, if you got to where that you sold the most records, that's when you get the highest deals. Okay. So you're going to get paid to, number one, the worth of the company, and then how many records that you sell. The more records that you sell, the more commission that you get. Okay. But I think a pivot was made probably somewhere like in the middle to late 90s, okay? To where you get these larger record companies that are got in this, and they give these larger deals, okay? And I think that some of these deals are bigger than what a lot of these rappers could put out. And if you don't, again, if you don't measure up to the money that they're giving you, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna tax you and they're gonna stick you with a bill. You're gonna end up with all this debt, okay? Debt and taxes. That's if you don't take care of business, if you don't sell, okay? And now it's got to where with these 360 deals, where they'll put a life insurance policy on you, and I don't know if you get caught up in the wrong stuff, you piss the wrong person off, or if they decide they want to pull the plug on you, that's another way that they can get a rebate off of you. All right. I think that about 20 years ago that we had it right, but it wasn't enough. And I spoke on Master P a couple of times, and I also spoke on Rockefeller. That these guys, they had their own record company, or they was making sales, and then they made enough money to where that they had their own record companies. They can manage their own record company. All right. I believe that Master P showed us how to do it. I don't know what's up with that B. Okay. That Master P showed us how to do it. And people should have probably just followed suit. There's still some guys, I believe like Tory Lanez or whatever, he tries to find his own way, all right, to get a commission off some of his podcasts and all that, all right. But it's kind of like rappers don't want to fall in with those companies, okay? Guys like Jay Prince or Master P or maybe even Eazy-E's record company, all right? Chasing the big bucks is good, but sometimes all money ain't good money, okay? But I just think that it would have probably been more self-autonomy, all right? Business is business. But I don't know, I just think that with the smaller companies, and if you with maybe a producer or a record company owner that looks like you, probably a lot of times or whatever, you're probably going to get better treatment. Because I'm going to say this, a lot of these record companies, they don't care. When you quit selling records, all right, then as far as they're concerned, that you don't exist. And they're going to bring somebody in there the next year. And if you don't sell those records for the money that you make, all right, like I say, you're going to get played, you're going to get stuck with a bill, and basically you're just a sharecropper, all right, where the man, okay, Roddy, what's his name? Roddy Starbuck says that, look, you get your money, you could be the change yourself, okay? But I want to leave you with this, guys, all right? Like I just told you, all right, that guys have showed us how to do it 20 years ago, and I guess it wasn't enough. But a lot of times you make enough money, if you're making good money, to where you probably make some type of change, okay, or like a rapper could maybe make his own, I don't know, podcast or his own, I don't know, app, maybe a small record business or any type of business that they do, and they can employ people. So I think a lot of the conscious talk, all right, has been said. It's just a matter of a person, instead of talking about change, to either make a change or try to come out with solutions. Now, if you try to do that, then if people don't want to listen to you, then that's on them. Now, I think I've said enough. All right, I think that Roddy Starbucks or whatever. Okay, I commend his bravery. All right, to try to come across the line and try to speak on people that look like me and tell people what they should do. All right, and people still won't listen. So thank you for your time. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, check out some of my other videos, and peace.